That is really your first archery buck. That's
he's crossing over. He's looking for a place to die. That's what he was doing.
He's
So
doing a stag.
To fully appreciate the journey we are about to go on, we have to spend a little time talking about the past. This episode is going to be different than our typical buck kill format that our audience has become accustomed to. Nick's journey over the last 3 years to kill a mature buck has been a rocky one, and over the course of this episode, we are going to introduce a number of bucks that were on top of the hit list. As anyone who hunts Northeast Ohio knows, pursuing a specific mature buck on highly pressured private land is a lot more difficult and frustrating than one would think. And as we found out time and time again, a missed opportunity might be the last time you ever encounter that worthy adversary that you end up respecting more than most people. We are going to start out with two very important nights for us here at Siman Brothers Outdoors. The story of Hot Wheels was the very first buck party episode we ever released back in season 1, and it set the precedent of hunting target bucks on our home farm. The next episode, solely focusing on Nick, came in season 4. The story of Ned is often referenced in the SBO lexicon as it stands out as a perfect example of how we would love all of our seasons to unfold.
got some good mass over here.
What a shot. What a perfect shot.
He's got really good mass.
That's Hot Wheels.
With two great deer stories to his credit, Nick began the journey for number 3 in the spring of 2020. And little did we know how wild of a ride it was going to be. The story of G2 is well documented, as it will forever be known as the Tyler episode.
G2, baby.
During the 2020 archery season, Nick had multiple close encounters with G2, who remained extremely active on trail cameras throughout the rut. The best encounter happened on November 30th, during Ohio's firearms season.
So, we may have hit a buck. I think we hit a buck. May have missed a buck. We're hoping we hit it.
All right, little backstory time. It's December 1st, Tuesday, second day of Ohio's gun season. And last night, right before last light and right before the snowstorm hit, Nick shot his number 1 G2, 80 yards. Wasn't sure of the hit, didn't find blood, but the deer definitely acted hit. Bounded off, I shouldn't say bounded off, ran into this cover, thick cover, head down, 60 yards, cut into this thick cover, and then this blizzard hit. As you saw, we looked a little bit last night before the blizzard, but just conditions to find anything were awful because of how wet it was. But now, as you can see, I mean, we're dealing with complete bullshit condition wise, but
Yeah, couldn't ask for better.
yeah, we're heading back out after G2, hoping that Nick missed him last night. It's only been snowing for 24 hours straight now.
Yeah.
Temperatures with the wind chiller in the single digits. Beautiful.
Like opposite.
25 yards.
Our cell cameras told us that Nick had indeed missed, and the following morning Tyler was able to put the final touches on this now famous deer story.
Yeah, at this point we don't even have to like bend over. Oh my gosh.
Gun season never fails.
Oh
Just shoot him and we walk up on him dead.
my
That'd be too
gosh.
normal.
Well, that right there, boys, is the end of the story of G2.
Oh, it looks like wide open. What he was doing is he would run his loop, take that ridge, and come downwind of his bedding in that valley, or Zanonis, or wherever he was.
The story of the 33 buck is a difficult one to share. Nick and his dad purchased the farm in the spring of 2017, and against all odds, this deer was able to survive season after season in some of the highest pressure areas that our county has to offer.
Amazing. What'd you say it scored? It was right about 80, and that's not including the broken drop time, right?
I can't remember. I have this picture.
Before I break it.
For the 2020 season, Nick actually opted not to pursue the 33 buck because of his massive potential to become a world-class deer. Unfortunately, as often happens here in Ohio, the following year he did not blow up into the buck that we were all hoping he would. That fall, Ryan Cassick and myself followed Nick around with camera equipment on almost every single hunt.
Pretty sure we're the only one that can read that sign. I got a big piece of fucking string. Thanks, Finn. Sponsored by Fin Feather and Fur.
He's coming straight towards us. He's staring right at us. All right, he's moving left across the open field. He's looking this way.
That January encounter with the 33 buck lit a fire under all of us to close out this story.
It's January 8th. It's opening day of black powder season here in Ohio.
About 36 for me. 136.
I'll tell you what though, this feels familiar. I feel like we've done this exact game plan before. Came over because look at this.
Yeah, this area is why I put the hay out. Oh my god,
It's huge.
you can see the razor tracks.
It's huge.
I drove right
It's huge, by the way. It is huge, by the way.
Oh my god. We were 10 yards away from killing this dude. 10 yards.
Where's that other one?
That other one.
That's the first side.
This is the first side of the drop.
the first
I drove
side?
right by it the next day.
Oh yeah, you did.
I drove right by it the next day because I was just browsing around. And all
11 feet. That's 11 feet.
all this was all tore up. It was all tore up. So that's what I was like, hey, why don't I make it easy and put some hay up there?
All right, guys, it is officially food plot day at the 33. I'm unloading the General with the drag and the seeder, and Nick actually has the tractor with the tiller over at the farm. So we will be putting in a food plot for the first time. We've talked about this for a while now. Since Nick bought the place, we've been talking about it, and this year we're actually doing it. It's gonna be a good time.
To the exact day from the year before, the 33 buck showed back up on Nick's farm. And once again, his antler size was smaller than the year prior. Looking back now, we think a combination of a hard winter, an extended rut, and the fact the 33 buck was probably older than we originally thought contributed to this. He also appeared injured at the end of the 21 deer season. As the summer of 22 continued on, it was becoming quite obvious that the 33 buck's range had shifted. Ryan hunts in close proximity to Nick's farm, and he was far more regular in that area. With the season quickly rolling in, Nick had some other options on his farm, including some familiar faces from the season before that had made a great jump. But the 33 buck was still priority number one. Nick spent more time hunting the pre-rut and early season that year than ever before, but the 33 buck remained a ghost on his farm. During Ohio's gun season that year, we found out that the 33 buck was taken by another hunter not far from Nick and Ryan's properties. It was an unflattering end to the 3-year journey. But hunting Northeast Ohio, you had to have a short memory when it comes to target bucks. While in pursuit of the 33 buck in 21, Nick let things ride on his other farms, and the result was a bumper crop of mature bucks. By the time the 22 season rolled around, there was one deer that stood out above the rest as a replacement for the 33 buck. My heart's pumping because I see a hammer. No clue what buck it is, but it's a hammer. I'm working this group of pines. I don't see the other side. Yep, we definitely know this buck. Got him on trail camera in velvet, and then later during the rut. He's a 3 or 4 year old. He could be a stud next year. Definitely could be a good buck next year. One of the ones we were looking for. Yeah, that's a nice one. It looks a lot like G2 did the year before he got shot, you know?
Not bad. Hey. Not even enough smell on her to get her to stop. So I like the bottom part.
Yeah. One happy puppy. All right, guys, we're continuing our property management theme today. I just mowed a new food plot. It's a little micro plot on the end of the new trail we mowed. So the trail system we've kind of been talking about, what we wanted to build for a long time. Got a tactic can thrown up over there. This new trail system that connects a large area of bean fields and a large area of corn fields through a swamp. Me and Nick finally got that completed up. I'm doing the final touches on today, a little bit of mowing, but we finished it up earlier this week. There's gonna be a micro plot on one end by the beans, and there's gonna be a micro plot on the other end in the cattails where there was a plot last year by the corn.
Hey, buddy. Guess what? Nick said that you're allowed to live today, so I'm not going to kill you. All he does is complain about raccoons until we see a nice furry one in the woods. Look at all cute. And then we let it live. Remember that next time you're eating our deer corn. Got it? Cool?
You're doing only about 100.
Are you fucking ready?
It's a good day to kill.
Are you fucking ready? Do you know what we're gonna do tonight?
We're gonna fucking kill and we're gonna get drunk as skunks. That's what we're gonna do. Because the last time we did this, same exact motion.
I mean, everything was, yeah, this is.
Yeah. The only thing that's changed is I got a little bit fatter and I don't have a beard.
I got fat too, so it's okay. And it's like 50 degrees warmer than it was that day.
Oh, yeah. Hot zone.
Every tree.
Little did we know that our first unknown buck of the season was about to make his appearance, and due to the lack of camera light, Nick passed on the 10-yard shot.
November 12th afternoon hunt. Awesome conditions. It's 38 degrees, snowing, first snow of the year. He's looking north. He's staring north.
In the final moments of shooting light, he finally made his appearance, but that would be the last time that we ever saw him. That evening was far from over, though, as Nick's dad Craig was able to put down his best buck to date.
Huh? Okay, do you want to see it?
I'll throw 13.
No. I told you I smelled him.
Look at that thing. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's an awesome deer.
He's not bad.
He's not bad. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Hell yeah, old man. God damn.
Sitting in that thing freezing your ass off for 18 hours or whatever it feels like.
That's a stud of a buck.
That
Does
is
he have a broken 4 on the right side there? On his right?
No, just
Well, not.
Oh, just a nub.
I mean,
okay.
I like that little split right
that's
there.
a mounter right there.
I don't know about that. One, was it 8? 8 point.
8 with some extras.
Smoked him at 50.
Yeah, that was 50.
Well, when we got up here and he started doing the stumble dance, that's
when I was like, "There's blood underneath me," he's like all over the place.
yeah. I was
oh.
like, that's why I panned. I'm like,
I can smell him down right on
Yeah.
the edge of that hill. I can smell
His
him.
neck looks big.
well, yeah,
He's rutting it.
that's a mature buck.
Yeah.
That's
Nice deer.
Yeah, it's a really nice deer.
About time.
Oh my god!
How many years has it been?
I don't know.
Oh my god! Man, 35 yards. We could have had a hell of a double tonight.
Oh, yeah, you too, man. Dang.
At this point in the season, Nick was running out of mature bucks to make a play on, but had an ace in the hole spot that we had actually found back in October.
Nice big bed right there. Another one right here. One there. Definitely either some mature does or a bachelor group of bucks using these beds. There's a bean field about 150 yards that way, and thick woods going that way. But we're already finding what we're looking for here. Quick little scouting trip. All right, guys, I've been scouting this satellite farm of ours for about an hour now, and lots of rubs, lots of small rubs on ridge tops, to be expected. Then I started finding a couple bigger rubs, and then finally found a big deep wood scrape. And it looks like there's another one on the other side of this creek crossing right here. There's a good one right there too. So we found we found a scrape line, mid-October scrape line, deep woods. This is what we were hoping for. This is what we were looking for. All right, guys, the scrape I found is mocked up. We got the Spartan Go Live on it. I'm gonna sneak out of here and speed scout my way back. Pretty excited to see what we get on this camera. Really starting to find the sign now. I'm about 45, 50 yards from where I found that scrape, and there's just trees all over the place that are tore up, so we're definitely in the right area. Here's some more. It looks like I found what we were looking for. Almost immediately, the farm buck, as he became known, showed up. But at that time, the 33 buck and others were still alive, and the farm buck was able to make it through the rut and firearm seasons unscathed.
With time running out and snow front moving in, Nick decided his best play would be to hunt solo from the ground in a makeshift blind.
Damn it.
Froze.
Frozen salt.
Oh, what is going on today?
I guess we could tell a little bit of the story. Nick shot a buck, hopefully a big one. He thinks it was a big one, not
Could be
100%
small.
sure, could be a small one. I
Nick
guess
is
there was
getting-
some pandemonium,
Nick is getting old.
but we're going to look for it.
You know, the 1 week I take my gator into the shop to get a couple things worked on it. And this happens.
We got a party out
Well.
here now. Jesus Christ. Can't get out the truck, cameras are out.
Important day.
There's trucks back here already.
That's Jared. I don't know who the other car is.
Tyler says maybe he's hunting back there.
He is.
Does he know?
Yeah.
He knows.
Yeah, he texted me. He's like, hey, I saw a buck. I don't know how big the one you shot is. So I sent him a picture. He's like, not that big.
Magic already volunteered to stab me to death. This is where I had to pull him out of.
See, that's what I was worried about. See that?
Oh, it doesn't look bad though.
Definitely open. Definitely blood. No fat, no hair.
You were
No, that doesn't look bad.
Yeah, I was right there, up against that tree in those beech trees. When I slapped that thing together the other night. Yeah, it was stuck in the ground right there.
Lucky you found it, huh? Blew all the way through.
Blew all the way through. But it was sticking out of the ground like that far, and the knock is so bright. What was yesterday? 14th?
Yeah.
So yesterday the 14th, bluebird skies, 26 degrees, high pressure. You got blood over there? So I came in on Thursday because we had a northwest wind. I had no setup for this. I built that little makeshift blind there just so I could get on the ground. The only place I had I could hunt with the northwest, and none of these trees offer cover, so it had to be a ground hunt. Had an encounter on Friday night, couldn't do it. Last night we got a shot in them. Wasn't sure on the hit, wasn't sure on anything, so I checked the arrow, and we got out of Dodge, so we come back tomorrow. So
There we are.
here we are. Hopefully we find them in a little bit.
They got blood.
They got blood.
Oh, all right. That doesn't suck. He didn't stop, did he?
I don't think so. I mean, all the deer were gone. Boom, baby.
Dead.
Frozen solid.
That's the right deer.
yeah. That
Frozen.
shot wasn't bad at all.
Shot was perfect.
Woo!
That's right.
I don't want to tug on his antlers too hard and pop them off. That shot was way better than I was thinking.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's
That's the side you shot him on, yeah?
the side I shot him on.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I can't believe him clean from that.
Yeah, I thought it would have been like
You got 60 yards.
That was a spray.
Maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, I saw it starting to spray.
yeah. Well, that's how. I thought maybe you went north because I heard one deer just like rumbling through shit. So it must have been him. And I was happy you went north because if you went south, things would have been bad.
This mass is nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's got a good mass.
Try to, I don't know, choke hold him off of there.
That handler didn't move.
Huh?
It frozen in the ground.
I don't know how hard I pour them into it.
Yeah, he's frozen solid.
Yeah, he's solid as fuck.
Well,
I gotta do one
hell
thing.
yeah.
I gotta do one. I gotta do two things right now.
Look at the back.
About to dig in his head.
Oh yeah.
What happened?
The back of his antlers coming back down into his head.
Oh, so this is a mercy killing. That thing probably had a hit.
Well, you can really see it on this.
Got like a drop
Yeah,
point.
that's a nice buck.
Oh yeah. I'll get you another 2 inches.
Hey, they're gonna all add up.
Nice deer. Nice little frozen crooked there.
Is there anything you want to say to someone?
Oh, there's a couple things. One, there's one. Fuck you, Justin Walker. Fuck you. Two, in the spring, Caleb sat in trout camp, drunk as shit, calling me a has-been when he's at home sucking on tag soup right now. So,
Washed up has been.
washed
Washed
up
up,
has-been.
yeah.
So there you go, Caleb. There you go, Justin. Hell yeah. Man, the shot was way better than I thought it was. That's doable. Man, I feel way better about that shot.
The shot was great.
Yeah, I just can't. I can't believe it didn't bleed anymore. But that.
You're not going far. Late season deer problems. You gotta drag them by the legs so you don't pop off the antlers.
That's not bad.
Nick's determination to take a mature buck was put to the ultimate test over the 3 years this episode covers. And even though this wasn't his first, second, or even third choice of a buck, the farm buck may have been the most impressive one he has killed. Hunting the extreme late season in highly pressured northeast Ohio is difficult, as the deer have already been pressured for over 4 months to this point. This video proves that we don't always get to choose how our stories end, but with determination, persistence, a little luck, and some good old-fashioned woodsmanship, the odds can be shifted into our favor. Thank you for watching tonight's episode. If you enjoyed this, or any of our other legendary deer stories, please subscribe to our channel and tell your friends.
Embellishment.
158-inch 3-year-old.
I'm not even on it.
Nope.
We haven't shot nothing.
Go underneath Luke there.
Or next to Luke. Luke ain't gonna shoot a buck.
Caleb at?
Oh, not on there.
Caleb needs that because he's out of West Virginia 8.
Oh yeah. West Virginia 8, a buck, 2 wounds.
Pistol doe
Been
there.
shooting like crazy. What's up, Lucas?
He's out of West Virginia 8 pointer too.
That Canaan was under $200 still.
Canaan's so cheap. We take 100 pounds of geese.
And I buy about 20 pounds of bacon and all sorts of shit while I'm there.
We take 100